This was the second largest news story of the week.
And bringing back another award.
And going into something we usually rarely do on Audioface, but would like to do more of, that's a damn lie, country music. Morgan Wallen, the country music store. Literally the only country music I will listen to is Wheeler Walker Jr. Morgan Wallen was a country music star, and he was caught on video using N-word. What word was it? The word that you can only say the N-word in front of that word.
And with a hard R.
Yeah. So TMZ has the video, which for YouTube demonetization reasons we won't be putting in here, where the country singer was returning home with a group of friends from a Nashville bar when a ruckus began happening outside. Apparently they were having a fight, and Wallen said, quote, "Take care of this pussy ass motherfucker. Take care of this pussy ass N-word with the hard R."
So speaking of hard R, now we gotta bring back my other favorite award, the Hard R Award.
For bigotry in music.
Exactly.
We've stressed this award for a lot of different types of bigotry in music. Sometimes it's just a musician who shows their bigotry, and even if it's like a small way, it's like hey, it's a technicality.
Or Lil Wayne chilling for Trump, or something like that.
Yeah. Or Lil Pump's Butterfly Doors with the Yao Ming lyric.
That's one of the worst.
That was legendarily bad, award-winning Hard R Award.
Exactly.
But this is making a really strong response for the 2021 Audioface Awards for the Hard R Award, because you used the Hard R. You literally did it.
Mm-hmm.
People were saying, I think one of us made a comment in the Lana Del Rey video of Lana Del Rey for the Hard R Award, and people who weren't used to watching Audioface were like, no, that's too rough. Lana Del Rey didn't do anything like that. Morgan Wallen did exactly that.
Or I actually did it where he's like, he put emphasis on R, like, Jesus.
It's like, hey, man. Chill.
At BAM, we made a podcast. Hey, man.
Whoa. So this is a pattern. We know the dance, Audioface listeners. The thing happens, and then there has to be a response to it. So the response,
and then Whitey gets very uncomfortable too, and then just starts just dropping.
More than that later. So
exactly. More. Put a pin on that.
So after TMZ reported this, Big Loud Records has made the decision to suspend Morgan Wallen's recording contract indefinitely. So suspend indefinitely is different from the terminated that Marilyn Manson got, because suspend indefinitely still leaves the door ajar. The door is ajar for you.
Marilyn Manson, they're just like, cut that shit
Marilyn
off.
Manson's like, you are going to have to start putting things on Bandcamp, buddy, because we're done. We're not helping you anymore. In addition, Cumulus Media and their parent similar company, iHeartRadio, are not using any of Wallen's music on their country music charts at all. And of course, one thing that might be interesting to find out is where are the few, the proud, the nascent Black people in country music think about this moment. Needless to say, they're pissed. So Mickey Guyton said, this is not the first time that said a really good point. We're saying, this is not the first time that using this quote-unquote unacceptable racial slur, and we all known that. So what exactly are y'all going to do about it? Crickets won't work this time. And it's a good point. It's country music, just as much as America, is full of anti-Black racism. And a lot of times it's just it used to be they were cheering it on, and then it became bad to cheer it on. So now they just like Mickey Guyton said, crickets won't work this time. Usually it's just crickets and go, oh, that's bad. This is bad. So,
things are actually going, and he's removed from streaming services. And one big thing is, I know he was slated to do stuff for the awards show, the CMAs and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's barred from the Academy of Country Music, so he's not eligible for any awards this year.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing, because he was a big rising star and stuff on it, and it's just chopped.
Yeah. The Academy of Country Music, the statement says, will halt Morgan Wallen's potential involvement and eligibility for this year's 56th Academy of Country Music Awards cycle. We've made his management team aware of the decision. We don't condone or support intolerance of behavior. yada, 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 commitment to inclusion. Wallens told TMZ, quote, "I'm embarrassed and sorry. I used an unacceptable and inappropriate racial slur that I wish I could take back as vigorously as when I used it."
Yep.
I added that part near the end, but largely you are getting a lot of people, but especially like black artists in country music saying like, yeah, this is country music. This is kind of the stuff we're dealing with, Maren Morris included.
Yeah, there was one thing I like where someone said, this is definitely not his first time he's saying that word.
Yeah.
So it's everywhere. It's pretty rampant in country music, and it's a culture and a thing that just needs to die down and go away.
Maren Morris was saying that in the tweet. It actually is representative of our town, referring to country music generally, because this isn't his first scuffle, and he just demolished a huge streaming record last month regardless. We all know it isn't his first time using the word. We keep them rich and protect at all costs with no recourse. And it's touching on a lot, mainly the idea that a lot of people were saying, country music isn't like this. This isn't the way we are. This isn't who we are. So this is why we're upset with what was originally said about Morgan Wallen. When the pushback to that is, no, this is a lot of what country music is, and this is what a lot of people in country music have been fighting for. And the fact that people in country music go, country music, racist, what name so? As though like literally 20 years ago, there wasn't like a very strong like ecosystem of racist country music that was supported so much. There's a goddamn Boondocks episode about it.
Yep.
So it's at least good that from the record music industry, there wants to be some move to say, hey, this isn't representative of country music. Mm-hmm. Which is good because Morgan Wallen's sales have skyrocketed 339% after use of the racial slur, which is to say, this is country music. This is not everyone who listens to country music, of course not, but a lot of country music culture has to do with this racism. Much of like, we're probably the only podcast that points out traps layers of anti-Semitism that are probably... It's probably
very deep
because of the like historical connections there. It's probably less intentional, but it's still very bad and very prominent there. Here, there's historical context to why this music is racist, and so, or like not the whole genre being racist, but why many members of this genre of music are racist to the point of where people who listen to this music are racist and will openly choose to listen to the music of the racist after hearing that they're racist. So it's something to just like kind of watch out for. And it was another thing like was highlighted during the Lil Nas X thing that was pissing him off. Are you mad because I am doing country? It's like, what's the thing going on there?